everybody, welcome back to Northernlion's Carnival of Pain. It's not really a fair name, it's just a nice symphony of words to come out of your mouth. Curse of the Unknown, very scary here. 1F, 1Q, W4XC, bad damage, bad rate of fire, good speed, decent spacebar item, and we start with 5 bombs because we have homing bombs. Okay, this is a below average start. However, it doesn't contain no tools. That's a little bit of an awkward expression. It contains some tools, is what I'm trying to say here. What I mean by that is, at least we start with some bombs, so if we come across a tinted rock, we could improve our game early here. Right now, it kind of sucks, though. Really bad damage, if I'm being honest. And then a rate of fire, which at least numerically is 50% worse than normal. I'm not sure if that actually scales, like, you know, if we shoot half as often. As a result of this, we'll probably go Lemon Mishap, I suppose. But, oh, you fuckers. It's not a good start. I'll just level with you on that one. And especially with Curse of the Unknown, I have myself feeling like this is going to be one of the toughest challenges, or one of the toughest runs we've had recently, at the very least. But, you know, who knows? Maybe you got 3 HP in a Spirit Heart right now, and then we kill our boss, we get Magic Mush. You know, you never know what's gonna come through those doors. But on the other hand, if we don't get good stuff soon, I think it depends on our HP, but I think we have a relatively low tolerance to shitty items right now. And I would very much like for that to change, before, like, 2 floors from now. If we get another Curse of the Unknown on the next floor, we're in hell. Because I actually don't know what our HP is going to look like for a deal with the devil. So, if we don't know our HP, the only way we're going to feel comfortable taking a deal with the devil, unless we can do some weird process of elimination stuff with, like, consumables on the ground, where we pick up a certain number of Spirit Hearts, I guess, is, or Red Hearts for that matter, is if it gives us HP to take it. So, we'll have to play it by ear when we get down there. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Please just jump on the Lemon Mishap, dude. I mean, it's my own fault there. I really shouldn't have committed so hard to Lemon Mishap, especially with 5 homing bombs, but, you know, the Widow should not be giving you fits, though. We get a speed plus range upgrade. It's actually pretty good, because if your fire rate and damage suck, if your DPS is garbage, you might as well be able to dodge, so that you can hopefully just kite him around a little bit longer. But yeah, this definitely has the potential to be like a pretty nasty situation here. Okay, if we get a lot of keys, I would like to do that room. We're actually maybe a little bit too fast. But let's be real. The damage that I've taken 100% has been my own fault so far, so I can't really complain too hard. If we end up losing on this floor, it's pretty much a direct result of me walking around like a moron. So let's not allow that to happen, because my ego is a little fragile. So if we could instead find ourselves in a situation where I pull out what I can spin as a miraculous victory, then that would be for the best. Like, oh my god, he's done it again. How does he do it? The Maestro of Isaac. Not a secret room. Worth checking. Not a secret room. Still got 4 bombs. So I guess Meconium gives us occasionally the watery poop that normally you only get on the flooded caves. Which is actually not that bad as far as trinkets go. It's not useless, at least. What do you got for me? Pin. Oh, dude, the haunt. That's a bummer. Tell you what. Do it like this. Save 1 bomb. But apart from that, you gotta roast this dude. Not because he's necessarily going to kill you, but because you'd like to have this half Spirit Heart remaining after a deal with the devil. Now, this is really like a perfect storm of... Oh, okay, you know what? There you go, you get another one. It's a perfect storm of shittiness. We also need to not get HP from this boss. This would be one of the only times I would take HP prior to going into a deal with the devil. Is in this relatively lackluster sort of situation we have here. Got him, I think. One more. There we go. We did get HP, so I'll take it. Thank you for not being Krampus. And you know what? This is an angel room if I've ever fucking seen one. Or angel run if I've ever fucking seen one. We now have enough HP to at least be, like, sane. Please. Oh, that worked out pretty well. But we're still, like, in terms of our DPS, we got a -2 to our tier delay because of the Halo and a small, but not completely insignificant damage upgrade, admittedly. Oh my god, a black heart from a poop? It's a pretty substantial haul here. Give me poison bombs, please. It's the best thing you can give me short of giving me, I guess, a great tarot card. So, sure, give me Bob's Curse. He gave me the tower, which is really, really bad. But life goes on. We'll pop the tower here and, you know, try to dodge. We really need to improve our rate of fire. Like, our damage, not DPS, but our damage stat is basically where we would expect it to be on average on this floor or the last floor. But even that is pretty not great. Eden's Blessing is a big help. Okay, so now our fire rate is actually quite good. Or at least slightly above average. Now we can start to worry more about our actual damage stat. Okay, this is actually a lot better. And of course, Eden's Blessing also gives us an item next run. Whether or not we care about that will depend on how this run goes, I suppose. Now, the door's still open. We could take Necronomicon, but you know what? People are always clamoring for deals with the Angel. And I think that in many situations, they're actually kind of not appropriate. Not that they're, you know, lewd or something like that, but, you know, deliberately nerfing yourself to take deals with the Angel doesn't make sense to me a lot of the time. Because the deals with the Angel, it's not like they're like, you know, sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad, and sometimes they're zany. There's like, you know, the deal with the devil gives you zanier prospects in my opinion, which I, you know, also perhaps have a little bias in liking because they tend to be more powerful. But on this run, we would be making ourselves worse immediately to take a deal with the devil, and we'd be giving people a good excuse to be like, why do you hate angel rooms so much? Which again, is a perception I try to fight back against. I don't hate angel rooms. In fact, I wish they like me as much as I like them. They have a great pool of items that just unfortunately seem to show up only rarely, but... And I'm talking about rarely in terms of, you know, probability. Not rarely in terms of frequency, because I understand that, you know, if you never go to a deal with the Angel, of course, everything's going to show up rarely. Alright, so now that our T stat is sorted, we need to sort our D stat so that our PS can improve. Oh, please chase me down. Daddy. I don't know what that means. I just... You know, I'm on Twitter, and people call me Daddy all the time. I don't know if it's, I don't know if people are just weird on social media. If they perhaps are looking for a surrogate parent. I'm not interested. You know, I'm already taking care of 2 cats and myself. I don't know if it's emblematic of the mental effect that spending your entire adolescence on the internet has had on the new generation. But I like it. Now, we don't want to pay for that. We also, if we go to the curse room, we're going to have to spend to go to the curse room, because we can't get in for free. So there we go. That's what I'm looking for, is basically just an immediate return on our investment. And then Cricket's Head, Cricket's Head, Cricket's Head, Cricket's Head, a single penny. Pretty much the second best thing we could have gotten there, next to, you know, doubling our damage or something like that, and having a run that actually appears to be slightly functional after all that. Hey, you know, I respect you. I like you, game. I think you're probably one of the best indie games ever made. Maybe the best indie game ever made. Maybe one of the best games ever made, period. And I'm not going to have that discussion because I'm, you know, closing in on 30 and it just, you know, annoys me for the month. How can you think Zelda's, or how can you think Isaac's better than The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time? I don't know. My personal preference, I suppose. You know, I'm not interested in being part of, quote-unquote, the conversation anymore. I got no patience for it. What I also have no patience for is these rooms taking 200 years. So, if you could please give me a damage upgrade, or at least maybe a room without portals for the first time in my history, that would be nice. Now, we're not really rich on HP. Like, we have 2 HP and some black hearts. The black hearts are largely exhausted at this point due to damage, but we did get 2 spirit hearts back. Well, 1.5 spirit hearts back, I guess, for going to the curse room. But what I'm trying to get at here is like, don't be too cocky, because we're not really stacked in terms of our survivability right now. Lemon Mishap is doing work, but not much. It's doing the bare minimum to qualify for benefits here. Health down. Alright, that's a high quality item. That's what happens when you take pills, though. If you're going to take pills and celebrate a health up, you got to accept the possibility of a health downgrade as well. Little Gish might surprise you, but at this point, I'm actually more interested in the fact that Little Gish gives us another shot than I am in the fact that it gives you the slow. What I mean by that is just the raw damage output from a single shitty Little Gish shot is more important to me. So Trinket Smelter is very fun and also better than Lemon Mishap, I think, overall. So I feel like that's an obvious choice, although it did cost us... No other trinkets here. It did cost us the ability to get a Spirit Heart. Now, I'm thinking we're not too bad with respect to our HP right now, but, you know, things can change pretty rapidly on boss fights. Just hopeful right now that don't muck this one up. But dude, like, we got like it's not quite soy milk damage. Like, I'm not gonna insult the run by misrepresenting it. However, it's not that much better than a soy milk damage run right now. We're lucky to only be like a minute behind schedule right now, but I think a minute behind schedule on the Caves 1 is actually like 5 minutes behind schedule on the average run, so... Certainly, we are begging for a deal of some sort right here. It was actually like a really good fight against the Stain. We got a range upgrade and a deal with the devil that has given us... I mean, here's the thing. The ability to fly by taking it could kill us. So... I mean, we only have 1 HP. Yeah, I can't take it. I actually think that it could kill us. And even if it didn't, I don't really want to give up all of our HP, leave us on half a Spirit Heart or 1.5 Spirit Heart. We actually had 2.5, so... To be honest with you, the ability to fly was the right call, but... There's no way for us to have known that unless we were tracking our HP and the changes to it, but that's fine. You know, we're going down to another floor. Hopefully this one will turn out a little bit better for us. This really has been, like, a hilariously, like, fuck you run so far. What I mean by that is, we're on the 4th floor. It's our 3rd Curse of the Unknown. The deal with the devil that we got on the 2nd floor sucked. We beat the odds on the 3rd floor and got a deal with the devil again, but we didn't know whether or not we could afford it because of Curse of the Unknown. Our item rooms have been just okay. We're basically like 1 tiers and 1 mild damage upgrade above where we started. Well, we're 2 tiers upgrades above where we started, but, you know, our HP has not gone up, or rather, it's gone up and then down. We're in tight here, to be honest with you, and I think... As soon as we get a bomb, we're going to invest in going to that curse room because we need to trade our meager HP away for a chance to improve our meager damage, I think. So, Guppy's Head is amazing. And even though I love Trinket Smelter as an item, and we'll try to get as much value out of it on this floor as we can, it's not the right choice when we need damage. And we, like, sincerely, anything, even wiping out 1 out of these 3 bonies, reduces the odds of me taking damage by, like, infinity %. So... I'm happy with that. Happier with that, at least. Still shitty. And because we've committed, at least informally, to deals with the Angel, I don't love my odds of becoming Guppy. But if you're only going to get 1 Guppy item, you know, Guppy's Head is probably what you want, even over 9 lives. Because 9 lives is situational. Guppy's Head is, like, always a positive to have gotten, and even if you don't want to hold it. Alright, we can actually see our HP for once. Let's take advantage of that and go fight the boss, knowing that we've got a chance to pick up a deal with the devil, please. Or deal with the angel, for that matter. Also Completely fine by me. This is gonna take forever, because this, like, Gertie is tanky as fuck. And then this is the Gertie that never shoots, which means it's always gonna be spawning things. Which means we are never going to encounter a situation in which we're safe to just shoot Gertie. So what I am doing here is, I think whenever, we have to realize that Gertie oftentimes is going to spawn nubs that will kill the nubs that it spawned earlier. So I don't want to waste sustained fire shooting the nubs, knowing that more nubs are probably just going to get spawned. So I'm just going to keep the nubs to the point where they can't shoot, which would be a problem for me. Oh, we almost got hit there. But like, we'll take out one, then leave the other one around. Honestly, if you hit me again, you're dead. So it's really up to you how you want to approach this. Yeah, so like, I need to do some damage to Gertie. You know, we got to kill the spawner, not just the spawned. I feel like I've seen The Matrix. Not the 1999 film from the Wachowskis. Although, yes, many times. Good dodges. Okay, we gotta deal with the angel. Why not? Our deal with the angel is void. You gotta suck it. And you know what? I feel like you gotta fight this guy. Am I gonna fight Mega Satan? Oh, absolutely not. Are you actually out of your mind? That's not my intention on this run, is to fight Mega Satan. My ideal outcome on this run is hopefully finishing it before the NLSS starts in 40 minutes. So, that's on my to-do list without a doubt. Now, we're very lucky. You know, I wouldn't say that we're geniuses for having discovered it, but, you know, the fact that we've at least rationalized or internalized that you can use blue fires to kill the angels means that we're not going to have to fight this guy for 20 years, although it's going to be a long-ass fight. Anyway, the long story short is we're going to void the key piece. And that gave us a tiers upgrade. I'm okay with it. Alright. Still have not seen our item room on this floor. So is void better than Guppy's head? In many ways, it's actually worse. So why take it? Well, it has the potential... First off, it's a Zane. It's a Zane and a half, buddy. Secondly, it has the potential to be better. Oh, you fuckers. I don't even want to go to the curse room anymore. It's too risky. But I'm gonna. Because, like, you know, of course. I'm trying to get a battery charge right now. I want to suck up the piggy bank. Semi-worth it, at least. Just give me 1 penny. Or a bomb. Either one will be fine. Oh, I hate you so much. Well, this run is terrible, dude. But it has the potential. It has the potential. I'm actually, if anything, I'm bummed out that we don't have black hearts right now, because it means that there's no way out for us on a shitty room. If we take a hit, it will not kill the bot. It will not kill the enemies that are crushing us. So we gotta shoot them. I mean, we got 7 damage and 7 tiers, 3.5 damage. If we get down to like 3 tiers, I'm all right with it. 7 tiers is not good enough to have this little damage. But at least, yeah, I mean, let's be honest, it could be worse. Oh, there we go, 5 cents. So what do? Go suck up piggy bank, and it'll generate 3 flies for you. Is the other thing. We could suck up Trinket Smelter, I guess, as well. But, I mean, it's actually, like, very good. That's a great idea. That's a better idea. And we can take piggy bank, even though it's not very good. So, yeah, Trinket Smelter, welcome to the fucking show. We'll take piggy bank. Does it give you 7 cents? I can't. We can't take it. If I take it, I take 1 red heart of damage. And do we get that red heart back immediately? Like, there is a 3-cent red heart here. Fuck it, let's go for it, dude. Who dares wins. We gotta find the way out of this run. We do start with 3 cents, so we get piggy bank for free. Which is not a good deal. Sadly speaking. Hell yeah, dude, here we go. Alright, how do I feel about the next floor? Like, really badly. We didn't improve ourselves very much on this floor at all. Can you just fuck off with the curses for, like, 1 room? 1 floor, I should say. I mean, I guess I would take 1 room if we have to, but it's getting a little ridiculous. This is Isaac, dude. It stacks up all of the bad luck you can possibly have for 1 run. Give you a run so good, people can't help but complain, oh, where's my luck like this? NL gets all the good runs. Then you give me one run with all of the bad luck we accrued from that last one, all stacked up. But you know what? I'm not going to play your fucking game, okay? I mean, I'm going to play your game because it's very good. In my opinion, it might be better than The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, but I'm not going to play your game, okay? What I mean by that is I'm going to win, and you cannot stop me. Your ashes will scatter to the earth. You shall be no more. Am I just on full tilt poker? Or are we hitting like... No, I am on tilt. Because I was like, are we hitting every bad version of floors? No, we're not, actually. This is the easy version, which that should scare you. I mean, we have had runs that started with better damage than we have right... Like, I think we've had runs that have started with better everything that we have right now. Maybe with the exception of our spacebar item. But honestly, even that is just future prospects. But what's the benefit of having gone for the Trinket Smelter? Well, if we get 2 good trinkets, we get the passive effects of both. So it's not even one good trinket that... Well, first off, it's also, we get a passive effect, or an active effect that gets stuck with us, instead of just going with whatever we could have gotten with smelting the piggy bank, or voiding the piggy bank, which could have been a shot speed upgrade, right? Something mostly useless. So, I mean, I think it was the right choice. But then also beyond that, oh, a bomb. I didn't even know they existed on this run. Beyond that, if we get 2 good trinkets, it starts to pay potentially excellent dividends. I know we already have 1. I don't think it's fair to count Meconium, which I don't even know is a good trinket. It just does something for us. Please stop shooting. This run's in a tough spot. So, we could generate, help. Basically hate this. We could generate, flies here. I think it's extremely advantageous for us to wait until we have a trinket. I'm going to tell you straight up, this is going to be a run that's going to have a cut in the middle. Unless we die right now. Because I'm going to need to do the NLSS. Like, it starts... We got to start planning the fucking show, dude. And normally you might be saying, well, it's only been 21 minutes. Yeah, but, like, I'm not looking at the present. I'm looking at the future of this run. And I'm saying, good God. We could be here for a long time. This shouldn't be... You can hear there's a key tap. I swear to you, there's a key tap. I hit Q to try to get strength because I was like, I don't trust myself. Honestly, you know, you got to take the good with the bad, and that one was really bad. It's my fault for taking a lot of dumb damage, but at the same time, we got jack shit to work with there. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. There goes the streak. I'll see you next time.